Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? We're back again for another footy talk. Deluded, what you telling me, family?
There, my guy, Man City dreams, Newcastle nightmares, man. You know how it goes, man. One love for having me, bro.
I hear it, bro. Big up my G.
Come on.
Bro, Spurs in a spliff, blood. I can't lie,
Hey.
bro.
No, they were brave. They were brave. No, they were brave. I've never seen them play as they played. They were brave, as they say, man. Postecoglou did his thing. It's a difficult task going to Anfield. They were brave, so brave.
They went there and got chefed, blood. Bro, I don't know, blood, because it was a mad one yesterday, blood. Like,
Right.
Fam, first 15, 20 minutes, I was like, wait, these man might do a job, you know, because their man were compact. They sat deep. They were absorbing, bro, like all the pressure that Liverpool were trying to put on Spurs. They looked like they were absorbing it, but there was no reply.
Yeah,
This is
man.
the problem.
Liverpool didn't get out of first gear, in my opinion, man. It's like they knew they would get chances. They took them. All Van Dijk wanted to do was piss off Richarlison, and he scored. They knew they were going to the final, man. To be fair, Anfield, you are damned if you do, damned if you don't. But there'll be several disappointments with Postecoglou and the players, man. You're 90 minutes, similar to my club. You're 90 minutes away from Wembley. They were in the driving seat. It's horrible, really. And, you know, I love Matthias Tell. Obviously, I've made videos on him. But when you sign for them, man, propaganda, there's a reason Bayern Munich got rid of you in this golden generation of French talent. I'm on him.
No, bro, I hear it, bro. I see bare people were cooking him, especially in my chat. He was getting fried, in it. But I'm looking at it, yeah, and it's like, bruv, you're one game away from Wembley. Go for it, blood.
I thought their motto is to dare is to do or something like that.
Yeah, bruv, they didn't dare, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And they got done over. Like, that's what happened. Like, man turned up and got smoked. Like, to get smoked 4-0, yeah. And bro, I don't even know if they registered a shot on target in the game. Yeah?
No, they didn't. There was groundbreaking statistics that came out in relation to them, which is unlike Postecoglou, because at least he's died on his sword. Typically, they've just gone gun ho. There was zero positives from a Spurs perspective, injuries or not.
Yeah, no, it's mental. Obviously, man could talk about injuries and all that, but I'll always judge a team, yeah, on their intent, innit? And when I saw what them man served up, yeah, it's crazy, blood. Like, it's actually crazy. When you look at it, as much as I like Angie's the football aesthetically, as much as I like it, yeah, he looks like he ain't got long left there, bro. I'll be real.
It is, but then if they sack him, like as you've seen, they've had Jose, they've had Conte, serial winners. You know, where's the blank stains on their CV? It's just a different manager, same thing. I think Postecoglou's got a bag of issues, but those above him, I can't make out that they haven't spent money. But you could see the summer they had, like it was just top 4 at best, and see where you go in the cups. Now, where Postecoglou shagged himself is he said in my second season I'll win trophies. They're still in the FA Cup. Hopefully Villa deal with them, and they're still in the Europa. Hopefully they don't win it, or it's looking dark, very dark.
Yeah, no, it's mental, bro. Honestly, yeah. If they lose to us, I reckon he's gone, bro. I'll be honest. Like,
when you look at them,
next weekend, bro, at theirs. If they don't beat us, bro, especially if we beat them, I think he's gone, bro.
Yeah, but if they beat Villa and then lose to you, it's kind of the same thing. He keeps his job, kind of thing.
Have they got Villa next?
They got Villa in the FA Cup tomorrow or Sunday. One of them, I think Sunday, in fact. But Villa, I don't know what I'm going to get from Villa. They typically do well at Villa's place. So if he wins that,
they're hot and cold, yeah,
like he'll buy out, and then you lose to United, you win the next game, you're kind of cool. I don't know, but it just feels like with Postecoglou on knife edge, really.
Yeah, I think he's on probation. It's a game to game thing now, bro. That's what it's really looking like if we're being real. Because, like you said, if they beat Villa, then they lose to us. But then at the same time, it's like, they need league points, blood. We're both on that road to 40, blood. Like us and Spurs. And it's like every time we're dying, Spurs kind of just keep matching what we're doing, blood. So we're always there or thereabouts, yeah. But we're still in, at least we're still in the FA Cup for now. Obviously, we need to beat Leicester.
Are you not gonna wash Leicester today, man?
We should do. You know what I'm saying?
Reds, come on, man. Come on. Ruud van Nistelrooy is the manager. Come on, man.
We should do.
They're fighting for their lives as well. They're throwing that, man.
We should smoke them. However, if them man lose to Villa, even if they don't lose to us, yeah, potentially, if you're out of all cups here, bar one, he's even more vulnerable, blood. I think the Villa one might even be more of a must win than our game, blood.
100%, because again, the only thing that can save you in Postecoglou's thing is the trophy thing, innit? I think they've got more of a chance of the FA Cup than actually the Europa. Obviously, you got European teams and other clubs still in it, but boy, you know, I have all my problems at Arsenal. I don't like to look at other people because it's of no consolation to me, but down the road, it's peak. It's very peak. It's peak in the whole of North London, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I hear that, bruv. What did you make of your game? I said the same thing about Spurs, yeah, in a sense where bro, I felt like you turned up and you didn't do anything.
We didn't do nothing,
you know,
bro.
Man, like, just stood in the corner and got rushed, blood. It's like man didn't throw no bangs, bro.
Zero positives, man. You know, Eddie Howe has a great record against Mikel Arteta. He done him again on a tactical point. You know, and again, you lot play a back three, and I watch your videos and United fans, and I see you lot have this debate about three at the back. Is it attacking? Is it not? And you say something that I agree with in that It's down to the manager. Like, they played the back five. You can't say they were defensive. They were competent, of course, but you would have thought they had to overcome a 2-goal deficit. You know, the high line was exposed. They set up nice traps with the press. Obviously, Raya's let himself down. My whole defense, which has normally saved us, you know, Saliba got ripped. He has to hold that against Isaac, but he can count on one hand when that's happened. Our defenders are not being saved when they need saving. So our defenders were poor. Midfielders overran. The less said about Arsenal in an attacking sense, the better. Zero positives. And obviously, I just wanted us to die on our sword. Like, I wanted to see something, and they look shook. They were shook at St. James's Park, which for me, in a League Cup game where you're 90 minutes away from Wembley, or at least getting back in contention, it's unacceptable, man. Like, a lot of you have played at St. James's Park already. A lot of you have been in them kind of games with us versus Newcastle. There's no positives, and especially Mikel Arteta, the players as well as Mikel Arteta. Arteta, I do like the way he approaches games generally. You know, I'm not happy with where we are as a club, but I'm not going to make out like we're mad shit and he's shit, we're second and all of those things, allegedly, because I don't look at the league table. But these are the things. Like, when it comes into the games, yeah, Mikel Arteta doesn't change things. When it clearly needs to be changed, he just dies on his sword. It's like, that's what we've planned all week. That's what we're doing. You throw in the players losing individually in collective battles. You can't afford to play like that in a cup, innit? You can't move like that, especially against Newcastle. Like, big up Newcastle, because everything I wanted to see, they did it. They won the tactical battle from a manager's front point of view. The players did what they needed to do. Same old, really. Like, they need to not score, to get a click, for them to get 2 clean sheets, not score, somehow play worse than they did at the Emirates. Boy, same shit, different toilet, man. When it's crunch time, Mikel Arteta don't go over the line, bro.
Yes, it's a madness, because, like, bro, even when I looked at the lineup, I was like, what's my man done differently? If you got to overturn a 2-goal deficit, what are you doing differently to the first leg? It's kind of like man accepted his fate was already sealed.
You could, for me, you should have started Ethan, but I get the logic. You had a great game beating City 5-1. Everyone kind of deserves to start, but again, I hear all of that. And for me as well, with the players, it's one thing I cannot forgive you lot for, even not being switched on mentally. I don't know if it's fatigue or you're tired or just shit or everything. I can't forgive you for not approaching a game at St. James's Park in the right way. But if that's the case, I'll forgive you. See, when VAR disallowed the goal, which was the best piece of defending from us on the night, that's when I need to see alarm bells ringing. And it weren't. We're losing our battles. We're going long where you got them big, colossal defenders. It's Kai Havertz is shit anyways and limited, with the greatest of respect. He's out of his depth. We're playing short. We're getting caught. High line is being exposed. Players are not turning up. Horrible from everyone, man. Horrible, man. Horrible. Like, you lot just do what you're doing in Dubai. I don't want it to be a holiday. You lot need to be doing all sorts of cardiovascular drills in the extreme heat, and make sure you come back on serious business. Like,
what's the deal with that Dubai team? What do you think? That's a gimmick thing because it worked last time, or have you man got a thing where you just always go there? Because it seems a bit random.
Bro, like, listen, Arteta makes a big song and dance about that. You lot go do your togetherness thing. I'll be real. I don't really care about it. Like, I really don't, because if it was up to me, you lot would be going with green, let alone Dubai. Just make sure you come back serious. I think some of our fans are reading too much into it. Like, I'm hearing comments like, oh, they were thinking of Dubai in the Newcastle game. I think my players were just shit. Anyone who's played football, whether you were shit or not, you're not going into that game thinking, yeah, we're flying to Dubai. It's a nonsense.
They're not, bro. It's exactly. You just game, blood.
Exactly. Yeah. You just got ripped. You just got ripped. It's got nothing to do with that. I don't know what they done in Dubai last year, but you need to do that again. And I do think the mentality is improved, but it's not that of champions. These men are volatile. The same man you see missing the occasional 3-4 chances, you saw it last season. There's going to be times where these men are going to beat teams 3-4-0, and it's going to look like we don't need a striker. When the pressure's off, we're going to put in a mad run of form. This is the issue. Like, you've done your little rebuild thing, getting over the line. You need to be dogs. Not everyone's got that mentality. You can count on one hand who's really a dog in this team. You probably say Gabriel, you probably say Saliba, you'd throw young Lewis Skelly into that. There's probably like two. Kai Havertz is not the best of footballers, but he's like that. The rest of the team, when the going gets tough and you need to get a result, there's not too many times. It's literally the same repeat. We'll put in great runs of form. We'll score. There'll be occasions where we score 4 or 5 goals. But when it matters, man are not defending to their standards. Man are not scoring to their standards. Me and you both know football is a simple game. If you don't defend well and you don't score the goals, you're in trouble, bro. Like, so we're going to keep saying this thing week in, week out. Like, we're going to keep talking about the manager. We're going to keep talking about the players. Definitely the olders. This is what we do, man. Like, it is what it is. Soft underbellies, bro. Soft.
Yeah, bro. And that's that. I've seen that more so as an accusation for your skipper, bro. Like, would you stand on that? Because people been getting onto him recently. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, more often than not. Obviously, your captain's kind of supposed to be a talisman, but also rightly or wrongly, Arsenal fans kind of labeled him as your creative spark, bro. And the spark is just not taken at the moment.
Where should we start, on the creative thing or the captain? Let's start creatively. Odegaard needs to do a lot better. I don't know what's happened since you've had that your season. You started when you initially came back from your long-term injury. You started well and you've reverted back to type. You ain't doing the job. You're not leading by example and all of that kind of jazz. Now, my problem with Mikel Arteta, obviously, if Odegaard's your creative spark, fair enough. But I might be naive. I don't understand football like Mikel Arteta. But I think creativity needs to come through from everywhere. When it's so structured and stuff and it doesn't have that healthy randomness, you leave yourself susceptible to it. Let's be honest. I got a lot of time for Odegaard. The man's soft. He's not the traditional kind of captain. But I do think too much is made of it. The United teams that won titles, the Arsenal teams that won titles, whether they were with it and dogs or they were soft, bro, there's 11 man out there. Like, just make it happen. I'm not going to act like this is new to me with Odegaard. Odegaard is not someone that if you got into problems in a nightclub, you'd want by your side. Like, for me in this team, if I could, I wouldn't strip Odegaard of the captaincy because we're at where we're at. It's a Gabriel or Declan Rice thing. They're the kind of traditional things. But it's all very soft and very nice and cozy where Arsenal is and kumbaya. And I hate to say this about my club, but I always say it. If you haven't watched Mighty Ducks, Cool Runnings, or what's the other one, Coach Carter, go watch that. Unfortunately, go watch that. If you ain't watched it, go watch it. That's what it is. It's very kumbaya, and I do think we've got a good foundation, all of that. As you know, I always say on your platform, brother, it's about getting over the line. I don't think we're terrible, but it's about getting over the line. And that nastiness, those fine margins that my team always waffle about and never on the right side. When you ain't got a striker,
that needs to come from upstairs, though.
But it's not going to come from upstairs, bro. At best, it's going to be a Liverpool thing with Klopp and FFG. And that I know Liverpool fans have never been happy with FSG or whatever. Whatever Klopp did, he got them a Prem, he got them a champs. Arne Slot is definitely minimally getting one trophy. This is where you're in that. This is where you're in that kind of mad range. In that the Cronkies don't want to win stuff. They have given Arteta money. He's fumbled a lot. This is where we're at. That's why I feel you can't just blame the manager. You can't just blame the players. You can't just blame the Cronkies. I'm not saying to keep Arteta, but if we clip Arteta, the next manager is going to have to work in the remit. All this club is telling me, based on January and the summer, these man just want to get top four, bro. The top, and again, it's not mathematically a certain, but top four is cool. Why else logically? I guarantee you, Rats, if we were, I don't know how the points works, but if we were 6th, 7th, and it's looking like it's only a top 4 thing and we're quote unquote in touching distance of it, anyone want to bet me we don't act and sign players in January? But we're on course to get that. That's why look at the summer market, bro.
It looks all but guaranteed, bro. That's why there's no reason to go out there and do anything.
That's why it's comfortable, bro. Like, that's why it's comfortable. An owner that wants to win stuff, you go and get that. Whether Watkins is the guy or not, and people do this, he's 29. The club have gone against the home logic, because whether you bidded for him as to show face or bidded for him to genuinely get him, you still bidded for him. That 40 million, I'm no expert. I can't tell you what striker to get and what winger, but you really can't find a profile, bro. You can't. Really, where Ethan is our best attacker, Saka's irrelevant because he's injured. Jesus is gone. Kai Havertz, this is probably our problem. Like, as much as I don't think Kai's the guy, statistically and in terms of consistency, he's pulled his weight a lot more than some of his attacking teammates, which therein lies the issue. A team that wants to win the Prem, this is not sustainable. So you've kind of shot the manager in the foot. The manager's fumbled his thing. Look at the summer, bro. Even with all of these injuries, Calafiori is probably the best one, but Calafiori, Moreno, flipping Neto. I don't want to do a yard man dirty like Sterling, but none of these men are in the starting 11. There was not a single player that came in,
and they don't really bring you on anyway. Like, not only are they not in the starting 11, but they don't really raise the level of the squad like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
For me, it's the start. It's two things. This is what, and I got a lot of hate on my channel for saying it in the summer. I was like, all I want to do is be able to answer two things. Is there a striker or winger or players or in midfield, actually, for long-term partner for Rice? Are we going to get players that immediately improve that starting 11? We never done that. At this moment in time, did we improve the depth? We never done that. Every question that we've been talking about as Arsenal fans, you've got an answer to it this season. We said if Ben White gets injured, if Odegaard gets injured or his form, what happens with Saka? What if we get mad injuries? A club that is serious, and I'm mainly talking about the ownership, a club that's serious. You look at last season and you say we finished 2 points off. Kai Havertz only did it for a half a year. The other boys, excluding Saka, had little patches of form. We had a clear run with injuries, but you still missed Timber, Tomiyasu, and Partey. You make sure that you cover your back, bro. Madness. So Arteta has to hold it. The club have to hold it, and this is where we're at. I only feel sorry for the players and the fans, even Declan Rice. Declan Rice came out, I can't remember the game, bro, but he came out and said, oh, Tini had to come and play left wing. I'm sure the manager wants to sign people. So that tells me indirectly, because Rice can't shut up on the best of days, how men are feeling. Shot ourselves in the foot, not controlling the controllables and all these buzzwords that they speak on, man. It's a joke thing.
Yeah, but why would Tierney need to play left wing if you brought in Raheem, blood?
Man, and this is what I'm saying. Like, I think, to be fair, I think the game I'm referring to, Sterling was injured, but this is what I'm saying. Let's be honest. We can, we love Sterling. He's a yard man. Some people can fall for that. I got a point to prove and all that. It's a relationship of convenience. Just scrambling around for a goalkeeper and an inside forward to the last day of the season. And it's a thing where you get Sterling, it's better than nothing. Arteta don't rate him. You've just replaced Reece Nelson. When you play him, he's playing right wing. It's not serious. It's just ticking over to get top 4 as long as the money comes in. Even going back to the summer, like, there seemed to be an emphasis on sales. From a footballing point of view, it's a failure. I don't feel the Cronkies and anyone who's an accountant or anything in connection to Arsenal think it's a failure. We're ticking along. The fan base isn't exactly divided. As long as Mikel Arteta doesn't go too crazy, like we've dropped out of the full top 4 race, everything is cool. Everything is nice. Everything is kumbaya. And this is why we're at where we're at, bro. Like, I'm saying the same things on your channel.
So everything,
week out, bro.
Yeah. So effectively, everything's operating the way that it's supposed to.
Exactly, apart from what us fans want. So this is why on the best of days, I don't get too excited, but you have to mentally check out. If something happens, great. If we somehow win the Prem or the champs, amazing. Like any fan, like if United were in this position, of course you want to be wrong and win trophies, but it's a fallacy, man. And especially when you know yourself, we've seen our teams win trophies. You need to be able to answer questions. You need to look at things harsher. I don't want to look at it for the sake of it. You ain't got a striker. You ain't got a striker. You ain't sorted out midfield. You don't, mainly the depth. Because it's all fun and games when you got one game a week and Arsenal fans want to do this. Oh, is it going to be White or Timber? You see, when you get into 3 games every 10 days, twice a week, the fixture calendar list is unforgiving, man. And this is why we're at where we're at. And I don't know whether I think Arteta's fumbled certain things and then the board, because this I think he fucked up the summer with the money he had. January's begging for signings. Things are not happening. Then you look at last year where at 2 occasions, he said we got one of the smallest squads. In the build-up to the City game, he said we came into this season with 19 players coming off the back of 3-4 long-term injuries, trying to compete in 4 trophies. Now, I say that not to even get into that. Does that? It does the maths. It doesn't. Like, and even Arsenal fans, they want to do this competing thing, but they don't understand what it takes to get over there. Like, it's an idiot thing. And this is why I think you can't just do this whole blaming Arteta thing, even though I do think he has to be held accountable. There's a lot of people that will gas up Arteta to the high heavens and do everything but blame the man. Then you have to look at the recruitment. Like, bro, January, we've got a what do you call it? A summer intern, essentially, in Jason Ito. When you're seeing the rhetoric from the mouthpieces of the Ornsteins and whatnot, he's doing a good job. What good job are you doing? Maybe I'm wrong, Rance. Have you seen players sign new deals? You see anyone come in? That just tells me you're on what they're telling you to be on and you're cool. Everything is nice, bro. You man don't want to win stuff. Like, you don't.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But then, so what do you see happening then, bro? Do you know what I mean? Nothing. It's just going to be the same old thing. Forward. Because I remember our brother, our brother dropped a message in my chat yesterday, and he was like, but he might even have been an Arsenal fan, but he was like, yo, blood, how long's a manager's apprenticeship, blood? You know them way there, because bro, this is what season 6.
Oh, he's not like they've struck gold. I can never compare Mikel Arteta to Arsene Wenger, but they've struck gold. He's going to be the long-term guy. He's going to get you top 4. Let's be honest, it's a relationship of convenience. He gets to learn his craft as a manager without any real pressure beyond the obvious. They're getting their balance sheet. It's going as long as it can. And even that, I don't really care if Arteta stays or goes, really, because I can't guarantee getting a new manager brings success. Neither am I going to say just keep persisting, because how long does it go with that? What I would say is the ownership don't want to be winners. That's where Arteta fumbled. I can't sit here and blame the Cronkies as to why Arteta didn't win that trophy last year. Because when money has been available to you, you haven't done it. And as much as I think these owners, quite frankly, need to fuck off, if they sit here and say, oh, DG, you know what? Yeah, I hear what you're saying. You might not like us, but we've broken our transfer record. We've allowed them to sign goalkeeper and left back galore. We've allowed them to sign Moreno and do all of these things. It's his business. Like, it's his business. You look at the correlation between none of the issues that we are talking about now and this season. We found them out this year. Depth, we've been knowing. Injuries we've been knowing. Relying on Saka, we've been knowing. Man that put the ball in the back of the net, we've been knowing. But this is the thing. Arsenal fans want to sit here and tell you, oh, we got 90-odd goals. We're second top goal scorers in the Prem. That's great. For someone like me that's balanced, that tells me there's a good base. But when you get beneath that, brother, it's Saka. Other men are gonna, when we thump up teams 3-4-0, they're gonna get goals and they're gonna chip in here and there. But you're lying to yourself. No one's gonna do the duration of the 38 game calendar. As you know yourself, Rance, when you want to win leagues, man need to know strikers getting this, wingers getting that. Something happens. Even if we had a man that's given 50% of Saka, and when they sit here, these PR dons, and they come out and say, oh, market opportunity, no one's available. It sounds great, but a lot of fans are sheep. Can you really not find someone to the point where Saka's one thing? Young Ethan, he's 17, bro, and we've got the most faith in him. If you get to at that point, it's incompetence. This is why I'm saying, bro, for me, love my club. We'll enjoy the slappings of City and what we're doing in the top 6. We'll hold my L's when it goes left. I know we're not serious. Like, we're not, you're not, because you don't behave like this. I know I sound like I got all the answers and I'm just an armchair expert, but man, seeing this movie, bro, like,
yeah, and the thing is, you man are seeing this movie on repeat every single year, fam. Every single year. This is just what it is, bro. Like, and it's not even a thing where man could turn around and say, is he or isn't he a good manager? It's not even about that now, bro. It's
over the line, bro.
Can man get you over the line? That's it. That's it, bro. Like, everything else that he's done up to this point, unfortunately, it doesn't matter anymore, bro. Because you
exactly when it's crunch time, respectfully, Arteta and the players, I love you lot, but you're not doing it. Like, it doesn't. The winners win, the losers explain, bro. Like, it's that. And again, I don't know if this comment's misunderstood me. I am on getting a new manager if you can. Likewise, I'm not going to cry if Arteta stays. I can't guarantee either. What I do know is the ownership, but there's no long-term success. I genuinely, obviously, there's an alternative world to what I'm about to say, yeah, and that it will make sense in a second. In that, if we won the league, maybe Nico Williams says, you know what, I want to join. Sesko, I want to join. But I genuinely think if we won the league last year, then man would have still had the same summer. Man don't want to be winners from top to bottom. Like, it's accountants, and I've got nothing against lawyers and accountants, because there's people that probably watch your channel that are lawyers and accountants, but they're footballing people. As long as the balance sheet balances, the merch is going to keep coming out. We're going to keep talking about the same things. Man, have to fluke a trophy if we want that. It's as simple as that.
No,
so
100%.
It is what it is.
Because the thing is, there's nothing that Arsenal can do differently to ensure nothing with the same coach, because money's been spent. Do you know what I'm saying? And you man have been stagnant, bro. Like, man are breaking transfer records, club transfer records and stuff. So it's not like man are not doing stuff.
This has been the worst season in this quote-unquote title race. 2020, obviously, I only care about winning, but 2022-23, cool. It was a breath of fresh air. Last year, we was going to fall off. Everyone was going to be amazing. And ultimately, we didn't win it. But there was defensive solidity, and we did what we could in it. It is what it is. The same old issues were there. I wanted Arteta to marry that 2022-23 attacking sense with the defensive of last season. This year, and I can only speak for myself, I've not been happy since the start of the season against Wolves. I love beating PSG. It's nice to thump up players in teams in the top 6, but generally the football, everything, like, we're not maximizing everything we can maximize. So we're gonna keep having these conversations, man. Like, at this point, I don't know what else to tell you, Arsenal related, bro. Like,
no, bro, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? And like you mentioned as well, like, you need to. There's a couple players that you need to tie down to new contracts, blood. Because if you keep doing this fuckery, do you know what I'm saying? Then, bro, you never know. For
the Newcastle game, Saliba, you're not ready for that, man. You're not ready for that.
Bro, Gabriel. Do you know what I mean? You got Gabriel, Saliba. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Bukayo Saka's gonna be Saka. He'll stay anyway. I reckon it would take a lot to probably turn his head. But the foreign players, hey, blood,
the game's the game, man.
Yeah, this is what's gonna happen, bro. If you can't get these men over the line, it's gonna be spooky, bro. It's gonna be real spooky.
Left. I don't really care, man. But make sure you man sign new deals, man. Like, shit, they won't love you like we love you. Pause.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
I know what I'm doing, but like,
yeah, bro,
I know what I'm doing.
I don't know. You might as well stay at Arsenal, boy, because some of the shit he gets away with at Arsenal, he ain't getting away with that. No, I know.
You count on one hand. It's big Williams Saliba, blood.
Nah, bro. Williams Saliba's looking spooky, fam, I swear that.
50 Cent, many men, bro. One little L against Isaac, you know. It's cool. Bro. I've seen Henry rip Cannavaro and that.
Nah, but it was a multiple times thing, you know.
Where? Man, I'm saying, like, bro, you can. When has Saliba been ripped like that? You got Perez, allow it, man. Like, we ain't seen any of
Saliba was looking scared, bro.
that,
I
man.
swear down. He was
I can't
looking
lie.
like
Ever since
when them
Saliba started
J-Things
growing
are
his hair,
walking
it's been
home at
looking
night
booky.
and they see hooded brothers walking up beside them and they're clutching their pearls and that.
And then
Blood. That's what
I remember sitting on your platform and man told me not to rate Gabriel, not you, but people in your chat, not to rate Gabriel Magalhaes. Now you see why people were looking at me crazy when I said he's
Saliba's bodyguard.
He's the most no, he's not now, but he's been the most underrated player we've had. Obviously, he was learning the tricks and the trades of the game. He had the bozo G, all of that. I still think that kind of stays with him. Is what it is, man. Happens to the best of us, man. It's how you bounce back that soul that you know shows the soldier in you, man.
Gabriel is definitely, I think he's improved. I think that maturity's just come with age, innit? You know what I'm saying? What, he's like 26 now. Do you know what I mean? So he's starting to grow in, into like the responsibility and stuff like that. But bro, it's the Saliba thing, bro. Man, he looks haunted, blood. I can't even lie.
One little game against Isaac and we're doing all of this. Nah,
it ain't one game, bro. Xerxes took man's chain, blood.
Man, I'm moving like it's 10 or so games, and I'm seeing Lenny Euro in that.
Brother, I'll be real.
I want to hear about
bruv,
this.
Listen, brother, listen. Xerxes probably one player that ain't got no PR in the Premier, and after he cut up, Saliba.
Yeah, no, he cut up.
The
Saliba.
team was getting wheeled up on CBS.
Wow, that's what happened. That's cool.
Brother,
Two
I've never
times.
seen
Van Dijk's still the best in the Premier. He's been ripped enough times.
I've never seen no one get duppied like that. Yeah,
it's calm. What man did this? Let's not do that. Like Henry and then Ronaldo ain't ripped the best of the best.
Man, like who's the last?
So we're not gonna rate Jerome Boateng because Messi got ripped. I understand the game's the game, but
this is the point, bro. We're going back. We're going back as far as Messi and Boateng, to find a time where.
So are we saying Saliba's not saying? Like, are we saying he's not saying? Like,
I'm saying, that, bro. It's just like you see in boxing, when a man gets knocked out for the first time, like man are talking about when AJ got knocked out, to my man, to Ruiz, blood. After that, man are saying he was never the same. You see when man take your jaw, when man take your jaw off your face, blood.
This is when the half icy free genes kick in with Saliba. It's calm.
No,
bro.
What you can go sleep, bro. Once you can go
not
sleep, you get gun shy, blood. That's
what are we saying here? Saliba's not saying. Like, what are we saying here?
I'm just saying
like the last 2-3 years, he's not been doing mad crud worth to Terminator. Like, what are we doing here?
Bro, I'm saying the force field got destroyed, and now my man's looking unsure of himself.
He's up till he frees up. He's here, man. He's calm, man. He's calm, man. We can't act like Saliba's not great, mate.
Nah, bro. He's double taking now. Before he would just do stuff. You know what I mean? And now he's overthinking it. Fam.
He's calm, man. The W's still outweigh the L's where Saliba's concerned. What they are, man. Saliba, hold your head up, man. Isaac,
you hope
please.
So.
Isaac, come, man. Join us, man. I know you don't want to join us. I know we ain't got the bread, but alhamdulillah, please.
Yeah, you don't. You ain't got the money.
Let me dream, man.
And the thing is, bro, listen. Bruv, them man have beat you 3 times this season, I swear. So
what did I say when you asked me about Arsenal? Eddie Howe has Mikel Arteta's number. He's done it bare ways. Like I actually think one of the better games against Newcastle, ironically, was in the Premier League at St James's Park, and we were fucking shit. It was more of at least I can say it was more of a case of we didn't turn up simply. I don't know what Arteta said to Eddie Howe. He's done him. And again, we and you have spoke. I rate Eddie Howe, but I don't think because naturally, respectfully, it's Arsenal, Newcastle, and it's the context is of us getting ripped. People don't give Eddie Howe his plaudits, man. The way he played that back five, the way he set up traps that led to the press. Ironically, Raya's been done dirty. Saliba could have went out like that. The way they exploited the high line, everything went wrong. Well, right for them, wrong for us, man. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. And this is the thing. Eddie Howe is showing that you can be a progressive football coach, without being a fucking hipster, bro. Because he's showing a versatility. Do you know?
I wonder what phase he's in. Crazy.
It's bro. His first phase was getting these man Champions League football. Do
you know how much well, me and you have said it before, bro. This is the worst thing to happen in football is this phase thing, because where Arsenal's concerned, it's bare field tilt pricks that can't do 10 kick-ups. It's all out of context. There's always explaining. Like, I'm respectfully, all of these dons, I know more about ball than them. I can par with them. But I use my eyes, bro. These same guys were saying we don't need a striker because Kai Havertz did it for half a year. He can do it for the majority of the season. I'm sorry. That's kumbaya stuff, bro. It does not make sense. Respectfully to Kai, because I don't want this to come across as I'm drawing out Kai. For me, it's gone past the point of Kai. Kai, you've maxed yourself out. You've made yourself one of the more reliable players. If I'm saying this, what is there to be said about the recruitment, about how we built the squad and all of this jazz? It's a madness. Arsenal will always, it's 4-play FC. They'll give you enough to get horny, pause, When it's time to bust, we're not busting in no pum pum. It's peak. It's peak, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's mad for you lot, bro. It's mad for you lot. And you know what spun me as well. It's like you didn't sign no one in January. Them man tried to tease you with the talk of Zubomendi in the summer and that. Bro, I've never seen, brother, I have never seen a man talking about summer signings in January.
Bro, and do you know I don't care about that? You're not holding the shirt, bro. Yeah, like you're not holding the shirt. Like if you're holding the shirt, yeah, Zubomendi, this, that, and the other. Even that's atrocious. But if you're holding the shirt, great. I don't want to hear in talks market opportunity. And this is why I asked, do you know how annoying it is supporting this club? Not, I love the club, but in this current climate, for someone that uses their brain, I'm not saying I'm right all the time. It's just when you say something, I want to sit here and think. It's a cult thing. Man, fall for this market opportunity. There was no one you could get. Arsenal tried, but this player didn't make sense. And that one, that's
even
cool.
The Watkins thing as well, bro. Like,
do you know what the last one I heard, bro?
Of my man leaving, them man are talking about Arsenal winning for Ollie Watkins. Like,
do you know what the last one I heard?
Like, bro, you weren't never getting Ollie Watkins.
Do you know what the last one I heard was? It was like, I think Sammy Mokbel said he's like, Gabriel Jesus' injury is going to be on the wage bill and this and that, so we can't buy a striker. We want to be prudent. I hear that. But go back to the summer where there was no guarantee Gabriel Jesus was going to be gone. You would have still had the Kai Havertz conundrum. And if Sesko wanted to join us, there's that. Many people don't think, bro. I always say, I don't tell you what to think, just think, you know. I'm not saying I'm right, but just think. Listen, it sounds great. When you say it enough times, it sounds great. Until you actually go, oh, hey, hang about. And now we're hearing war chess, X Factor, same things when we went out to Bayern Munich. We're going to do this and that. Isaac is the number one. Well, if you ain't got 120, you're not going to get Isaac. But if you ain't got 120 million to even talk, forget that. Zubomendi's at least 50 odd million quid. Sesko is anything from 50 to around 70. Still need to sort out the goalkeeping situation. It sounds great. It really sounds great. But that's why sometimes I wish I was like these fans, you know, because it must be even better to just fall for the nonsense, be part of the journey. It collapses. We're probably at that stage as Arsenal fans where it's next season. We're going to do the madness. We're going to sign a prime Messi. And then we're going to be here week in, week out, day in, day out. I wish I was like that. And that's why I hate Arsenal. This is why I hate Arsenal content creation, because it's either all amazing or it's all terrible. There's very little balance and honesty. And I think when you genuinely look at that situation, it has to have that. But we're at, man. We're at, fam.
Do you think that Ollie Watkins acquisition is something you follow up on in the summer, or do you think that was a smoke screen for nothing?
I think they tried to be a bit too smart. I think they got wind that, you know, Villa were going to try and sell one. They tried to do the analytics. Let's bid 40 million, which is cool. You know, I'm not saying necessarily spend 60 million on Watkins, but either commit to it regardless, so you get the guy, or move on. It's a nonsense thing, because we're gonna hear Isaac. We know Isaac's a myth. Sesko is someone linked with us. You lot and Chelsea, whoever gets him. That's cool. If you don't get him, you have to get Ollie Watkins or someone else. What I don't want is what I said on your channel last summer: is go after these guys. Don't tell me you tried, because once the window's closed against Newcastle, you can't go 40 million bid for Watkins. We tried, get warmed up. But fans fall for this because fans are not thinkers. People don't like to think. And you know yourself, football captures mad emotions. You've got grown men, City fans, saying bare things about Lewis Skelly in their bedroom, chatting shit. Like, people fall for this nonsense, bro. Like, it's dead, man. It's proper dead. It's proper dead. I'm not on it no more.
No, I hear it, bro. No, I mean, no, it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the season goes for you, man, bro. Because
what is there to see?
Because you're not really playing. You're not playing for much.
What exactly? So what is there to see, bro? Just put the top four in the bag. Keep moving, man. If the footballing gods are watching, you know what you need to. You know what this club lacks in it. I ain't even talking the Prem thing, but I know how this ends, man. I just hope it ends with a bit of respect. Yeah, man, it's peak.
I don't know.
It's peak.
Bro.
Champions League is peak. Prem is peak. Games we got left in the Prem are peak. When do we find out
who plays who in the Champions League?
I don't know. I don't know. But I think we've either got. I can't remember how it works, but we've either got. I think we either end up facing PSV or Feyenoord or something. It's either PSV and Feyenoord or Juventus or AC Milan. So, boy,
they're all games that you should win.
I don't know, man. Listen, Rand said everybody's difficult. All of these teams are in the Champions League. They've all got unique qualities, man. When you think of AC Milan, you know how good they are. Nobody can really stop Juventus. Feyenoord, in my opinion, are dark horses, as a PSV. So good, so good. In my 29 years, I haven't seen teams with the individual and collective quality these I have. So we're gonna have to train really well and try really hard, man.
come on, man. Fuck all that, bruv. You know what I mean?
Hang
We
on, I
play
left,
either
man.
final. Yeah, that's it.
You
These
know,
are all
final
games
what
that
City
you.
or something.
These are
So
all
good.
games that you should win, bro.
No, that's nasty. There's no should. There's no should win in the champs. Every game's
Bro,
difficult, man.
listen, you're out of all the other cup competitions, so you ain't got no
Swear,
other
I never knew. You
distractions.
know,
Bro.
I
You
knew the
got
League
no
Cup
other
one. I
distractions.
didn't know about the others.
Bro, United dumped you out of one on your neck
Man
back,
said
blood.
dumps, bro. You beat us on
Bro, you
penalties,
got
man.
dumped
You
out
drew
your
a win in
neck
5
back,
years. Man
bruv.
said
Bruv, in
dump.
your yard, blood.
We missed a penalty, bro.
In
Man
your
said
own
dump.
yard.
Man said dump.
Bruv, you never missed no penalty. You
When
got
we
saved.
skirt
Cuz.
round Old
Nah,
Trafford,
bro, you got
we're
saved.
getting 3 points.
Man saying
First
man
win in
missed the
5 years,
penalty
all
like the
this
keeper
waffle.
didn't save it,
Oh,
bro.
get your
Nah,
40 points,
bro.
man.
Nah, bro. You didn't miss no penalty. You got saved.
Bro,
Cuz.
man said dump. Shameless.
Listen, dumped on your
Dumped,
head
bro.
back, bro.
Shameless.
Do you
A
know what I'm
man
saying?
said
What?
dumped.
The 10-man United as
Dumped.
well.
Yeah, no, big up you lot. I'm not a hater.
Listen.
United, you were really Man United. That's a why for that as well. You did your thing. Us onto you lot. Like, I'm onto my boys. But it's
No, I
cool.
hear
Man
it.
said dumped.
Nah, bro. 10
You
man.
did well. Courageous. Make sure you win it. Come on, Leicester.
Nah, you're moving crazy, bro. That's it, bro. Councilman Tate and that, bro. I swear down, bro. Man moving like Rashad Tate, blood. You know what I mean? Vote for me and that, bro. Absolute scumbaggery, fam.
The
This is
game's the
what it
game,
is.
my brother.
Nah, bro. Nah, trust me. Bro, Arsenal under a lot of pressure this season now, bro. I can't lie, bro.
Pressure's a
because-
privilege. Whether you play for Arsenal or manage
Hey, bro,
Arsenal, Man United.
brother, I swear that's what you man was putting out on your socials, innit? Arsenal.
I don't know.
blood.
I don't even have social media.
Bro,
I don't
Arsenal
know
put out
any of that.
something saying, "Oh, pressure's a privilege" or something like that. The
No,
man
no,
getting
I'm speaking for
smoked.
myself. Pressure's a privilege, especially when you're playing for Arsenal, Man United, and clubs of this ilk. Pressure's a privilege. You know
Hey,
what
bro.
is pressure? You know what is pressure? You should be
Pressure is
pressured.
something that Arsenal can't handle, bro.
No,
That's what it is.
listen, that might be, but you know what I would say. You know, there's no pressure. There's no bigger pressure than what you put in yourself, man. And as long as my players and the boys have stamina and their motivation, word to Arsene Wenger, we just have to keep going. There's no guarantees in life, but what we need to guarantee is when there's a million reasons to stay in bed and feel sorry for ourselves, we get up and we keep trying.
That's what I mean, bro. Man City was still in the title race, bro. Listen,
What title is?
I don't know.
I don't, you know, object. The only reason I understand any other things to do with football is when I'm here with Rants. I don't know about a title race. I don't know who's getting relegated, who's getting. I don't know anything.
Yeah, bro. I don't know about all that. I'll be honest. I don't know about none of that. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Like I said, yeah, we ain't out the woods anyway. We have to beat Leicester today, and it's one of them ones.
That's a big game, man. Come on, man.
Brother, you know why it's a big game? Because one, we're playing shit. Two, the Leicester manager, yeah, is the manager that was managing us, and he was undefeated, yeah, and he beat Leicester twice as Man United manager. So if he loses to Ruud van Nistelrooy, he's cooked. Brother, man, I understand. Leicester went and beat Spurs at Spurs, you know.
They're gonna throw the game. No, obviously, they're not gonna throw the game, but their priority is to stay in the Prem, bro. They're resting players, man. It's a quick Diallo brace. Probably, I don't know that Bobby Collier. You'll get a goal. It's an idiot thing, man. You're acting. It's an idiot thing. You're winning, man. You're clearly going through. It's an idiot thing.
Bro. Listen, all these Arsenal man are like, oh, come on, that easy game. Man are saying that now, and then 2-2s, yeah, bro. If man are 1-0 down, bro, there's 10,000 man in my chat.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
The game's the game, but you're winning that, man.
We're not doing that.
That's the idiot thing. That's not a difficult game, bro. Come on, Rance.
Listen, like you said, like in word to DG, there's no easy games, blood. Leicester got unique qualities, bro. You know, like that.
I hear it. Let's put it on the t-shirt, man.
Bro, Leicester got unique qualities, fam. You know what I mean?
They do. Like, they're Premier League winners and that.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
still,
like, we can't overlook these things.
Oh, I believe it. You got that. Not any team that's got the black Lionel Messi has a chance. Zerkamp, you have a chance.
Bro,
this is your
manager needs to play the right combination.
Courageous 10 men against Arsenal, who have been second allegedly in the Prem. You lot got this.
I hear that.
Is it at Old Trafford or their place?
No, it's at Old Trafford, but bro, that place is a fucking that's a graveyard these days, blood. Man are dying out here. You get me, like, bro?
Win, man. Come on, man.
5 or 7 lost at home.
Come on, man.
Bro, I wish it were at Old Trafford, bro.
As well.
I wish it were at Old Trafford. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was.
Nah, you're wiping the floor with them, man.
I'll be more confident if it wasn't at Old Trafford.
You lot will be 3-4-1 up by half time, bro. It's done, man. It's done.
Bro, it needs to be that, bro. It needs to be that, bro. But that's the thing. I'm not doing the complacency thing, bro. I gotta stay on my deluded gooner flex, bro. Listen, like, man, I gotta say we have to take one game at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, they got unique qualities from. There's no easy games, and that's what it is. There's no easy games.
Bro, it's light work, man. It's like what,
No,
man?
I'm
It's
not
like
even
playing
nervous
Spurs. It's
about
like what?
Leicester, bro. I'm just apprehensive, bro, because I know, yeah, you can't be overlooking these teams, bro. We're not in a position to overlook anyone, bro.
Fair.
This is
You
what
know
it
what?
is.
You see, to be fair, Magic in the FA Cup, I do think it's cliche, but there's 100% truth in that, 1,000,000% truth in that. So you can't be complacent, but bro,
Bruv,
come on, man.
this has got an Onana howler written
Your
all
manager's got a
over,
Rolex and that is calm, bro.
bro. Onana howler, bro. Like just like what man was doing in the Champions League and that, bro. This is an Onana spill the ball into
Bro,
the net
he
kind
ain't
of
getting
game.
tested today, man. They're bringing Utes in on their bench, bro. They got I forgot his name. He's a bloody good player as well. He's like 15, 16. The Blackie. He's on the bench. Ruud van Nistelrooy said we're bringing them. It's not serious,
Okay,
man.
okay, I didn't even know that. Still,
They're not
let's see.
serious. Hmm?
Let's see. Then we need to put them to the sword, innit? But at the
Bro, they're
same
getting
time, bro,
ripped.
you just never know, bro. We need to see what the manager does. I'm not trying to see Garnacho and Rasmus start today, bro. If he does that, I'm fuming. And this is
But
what
then
it
who do
is
you play?
like. What's that?
Probably Maino in the 9 again.
Nah, it needs to be in the 10, bro. Like if he plays Kobe in the 9 again, I swear.
I can't like he was bugging. He was bugging out. He had a
But
great
this is
game in the
what I
10. You put
mean.
him in the 9. He's moving mad.
But this is what I'm saying. You see, when man just try to overcomplicate things for no reason. It's like you saw the 10 work here. Leave him there, bro. Why
That's
you
the new
keep-
managers, though. Like the only one that can get away with that is Pep, because obviously he's Pep. Arteta does that. Amarin does that. All these new dons do that. Maresca does that. All the new dons do these complicated things. And this is what I mean. They can do it because they're footballing men, and I guess me and you can criticize it when it goes left, but they've got a reason. You see the Man United and the Arsenal, better yet the football fans that are very edgy and think they know football because they read XG and expected shots. It's them lot who lap it up and then feed bullshit to the masses. Like my man said here, Jeremy Manga, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's a decent little player still.
Okay. So now that's
Obviously, Prem is a different. Well, professional football is a different thing, but he's decent still.
yeah, that's what I mean. So bro, we just gotta wait and see. But I agree. I think these modern coaches, yeah, they overcomplicate the game of football, and this is why, yeah, what Eddie
Especially
Howe
in the
done
final
against
third.
Arsenal, yeah, is even more commendable, bro, because you don't try and do too much, bro. It doesn't matter about the formation. It doesn't matter about these things. People overemphasize the importance of stuff like formations and all these. As long as
not even that,
the
right?
philosophy of the
8s and
team,
6s and all this bullshit, bro. Like,
bro. But that's what I'm saying, bro. You think Fergie and them man didn't know about no 8, no 6? Man just knew when we had the ball, we had to do this. When we didn't have the
especially
ball,
in the final third, you man go out there and just do the job, bro. Let's score goals, bro. Not move. You can't go far. Go left. Play it back. Idiot thing, man.
Yeah, man. It's foolishness, bro. Like at the end of the day, the attitude of the team and the collective, the
mentality and that
collective mentality is what's gonna get you results, bro. That's what it is, bro. And but no matter what shape Newcastle play, yeah, you know you're getting a similar kind of performance from them, a similar grit, a similar physicality. Do you know what I mean? A similar IQ and understanding of the game, bro. Every game they play, as soon as they get a goal, you can see naturally, yeah, their man drop 10 yards and then they start thinking a bit more, bro. Like these man, do you get me? They got it. They're here. They're drilled, bro. This
the best
Newcastle team. They're
footballers
very
think the best,
mature.
bro. Football's about decisions. And even Wenger said it. Wenger's like, oh, the problem with modern day is man are learning systems first and decisions second, where decision making, all of that sort of stuff is fundamental to ballers. We live in a day and age of rip robots. We rate man because we call man creative because they can play the same pass with accuracy 10 times, which I hear that takes technical level. That's not creativity. It's meant to be poetry, emotion, things you've never seen before. But football's gone left, and these man in this day and age where you can paint whatever narrative statistically you want, we live in this. And the thing is, when you're an idiot, and when you're an idiot that knows all of that and you're telling other idiots, it looks like you're smart and you're messed. Me and you could rub ourselves out, pause on social media. You know, we wear tight little clothes and wear glasses and start talking about XG. Man will think we are PFA coaches and whatnot. It's an idiot thing. But you ask people simple things, they can't tell you. If you can't explain it simply, you don't know what you're talking about. You really don't. Medial, central, and lateral, and all of this, bro. Just talks to you. Think Pep Guardiola, who is probably a hipster, you think he's talking to Jack fucking Grealish like this to understand what he needs to do on the pitch? Come on now.
Not
like football's a simple game.
It is a simple game, bro. And Martin, to answer this, I don't know if the new signing's starting, and this is why I'm saying I'm apprehensive about this game because I don't know what the fuck this manager's gonna do, broski. Like, brother, he changes the system, he changes the team. Sorry, every single game, blood. Every single game, without fail. there's always a surprise somewhere, bro. Like, I don't think anyone's correctly predicted a starting 11 yet, bro. So really, the new player should come straight into the team because he's been playing every game for his club. He's had a full preseason. He's fit. So he should come straight into the team because he's a profile that we don't possess. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised the game comes and he's not starting, bro.
It depends what the manager thinks of him in training. Again, communication.
The manager chose him. You need to play the.
Yeah, no, today, if you're not going to start at home, respectfully to Leicester, there's a golfing class generally.
This is the perfect game to start.
Yeah. If you're not going to start today, you're not going to start for a minute still.
100%, because this is a game where you're not going to have the same pressure in terms of opposition. Like, you're at home as well. The next game is Tottenham away, blood. So you're not going to give man his debut at home. You might as well, bruv, at home, it just makes too much sense to play him. Do you know what I'm saying? The thing is, that's it. He's Danish. People forget he's Danish. He's a Danish international. You don't sign international players that start for their club here and talk about, oh, we need to just ease them into the squad. Bro, play the youth.
Especially when United are where they are now. It's very different if you're United of old. I get it, but like you can walk in. Shaw's not fit apparently. I don't know how you lot feel about the lot and Mazawari and all them guys, but
yeah, they can't play with him.
Yeah, so dash him in. Like, dash him in.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Man, bruv, listen, I think he should start. He better start. Obviously, the young youth's not starting, man. People need to let go of that. We'll play Mazraoui at centre back probably. Yeah, Heaven's not playing, bro. Like he's gonna get them little microwave minutes at the end of the game, and we'll
be nice to see him start though, man.
Yeah, but we'll ease him into the lineup like we did with Lenny Euro, bro. We spent big money on Lenny Euro, and he was making 10-minute appearances, 15-minute appearances, and that's how we should be blooding a lot of these youngsters. That's how you blood the young G's. But Dorgu's a full fucking international. I don't want to hear nothing about like ease him into the lineup. Like miss me with that shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like full international. Man on 40 bags a week, bro. Full international, and you're talking about ease him in, bro. Like he's a youth player. Nah, bro. He's a grown man, fam. And that's it.
Get out there and do it.
You know what I mean, put him into the team, bruv. And you, man, make sure you run up these likes, brother. 200 off the likes target. Make sure you subscribe to Deluded as well, bro. We got like 1,200 of you lot in here, bro. So we need free likes, and that's it, brother. And Deluded is like pretty much on 65K, bro. Do you know what I mean? So you make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro, man. I'm seeing 64.9, so that means you're right there, blood.
Flirting with it, man. Need some support, man. Trenches, support the guy, man. It's free, man. Smash the like button, subscribe, do all of that sort of stuff. Make sure you get the 500 target as well. Like my man said, it's in the title. Slap that, man. Come on, man.
That's it. So run it up, people. Do you know what I'm saying? It definitely helps with the algorithm and that. Do you know what I mean? Man's back here with Gunnar as well in half an hour, people. You know what I mean? To build up to the weekend's games. And then obviously we're back for the United, the flipping United game tonight, fam. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully it should be a nice, easy win, yeah. But bro, you know what United are on right now, fam.
I hope you lose, but it's like what, man. I'll be surprised if when I tune in, it's not 3-4. Like at best, I just see you lot fucking up a clean sheet, bro. This is one for the positive, toxic United fans to gas up, man. You're walking the floor with them.
We'll see. We better. Yeah, I mean, that man have to get duppied, fam. So,
but if you don't, we're there.
Boy, you lot run up these likes. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'll see you guys back.